This morning I've just pulled into Ballymena. I've gone into a conference this morning and I'm going to listen to two speakers, Paul and Julian, who've travelled over from Toyota in England. They will talk all about continuous improvement. I'm hoping to get a chance to speak to them about what skills they think that young people should be developing now and into the future. Well, what's the most valuable skill a young person can develop today?
That's a really good question. I think one thing that young people are really good at, they're very good with the digital side of things, of course. I've got two young daughters and they're always on their iPhones and iPads. So that side of things, I think they've got in the bag.
Yeah.
I think what's really important for younger people is the interpersonal skills. There's lots of talk with people from our age, probably the older ones of us, who think that the younger people are spending too much time on their iPads or their devices.
Yeah.
I think just that face-to-face conversation, having these people skills is really important for people. Communication skills would be my answer.
Yeah, and today we talked about the power of listening as well.
Yes,
I think that's so
absolutely,
important,
yeah.
isn't it?
I think we talk about AI, digitalisation. Of course, that's all going to come, and we've got to remain open to that. But just the respect of looking somebody in the eyes and having that conversation and listen to how they feel. If they don't align with your thinking way, what you can do to kind of realign your own thoughts. That deep and meaningful conversation is all through communication skills.
How are young people going to get communication skills? How are they going to build that skill?
I think the best way is through practice, right? And I think, I'm not very good on it. I'm a bit of a technophobe, not the best on the iPad or on the iPhone. But my youngest daughter, Isla, she'll spend time and she'll show me. I'm learning on the job, we call it, so on the job development. And it's the same with young people. If you look at actually young people within the UK, the sports teams participation is going down.
Oh wow!
And if that's going down, it feels like that the interaction socially is going to go down as well. So the more people can get something to do things, the more likely they are to improve that skill set. Yeah.
So you talked today about respect and about teamwork, and I suppose that's where sport comes in as well, that they can do that. Is there any other ways, like maybe part-time jobs or work experience that young people could do?
That's a really good point, because my youngest daughter is very different to my eldest daughter. My eldest daughter is very outgoing. My youngest daughter is quite shy. Very different, as you always get sometimes, don't you, when the kids are different. So she got herself a little job. She's going to university in September, but she's got a little job in a local supermarket.
Yeah.
So she's utilising or getting new skills in the supermarket, on the tills, talking to people. She came back and told my wife a story the other week how she took an older lady to the aisle because she couldn't find where to get Yorkshire puddings from. If you'd have told her to do that a year ago, she wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So that's Isla, my daughter's like a real working example of, if you've not got something, the only way you're going to get it is by going out there and getting them skills
Putting yourself
yourself.
out of your comfort zone, isn't that right? Yeah, that's brilliant.